Hi guys, it's Ellen and today I have a new junk journal video to share with you. So I'm journaling about our baby today. I've created a baby journal where I document so far my pregnancy week by week, and I decided to keep that just for me, so I don't film any videos or anything of that. That's just for me and for the baby to look back on when he is older. So I wanted to add some baby things to my normal junk journal because this just has everything in it. So yeah, some of the scan photos and things I've printed off extra so that I can also create spreads in my junk journal. So I'm starting out here with just these two plain white pages. So these are the backside of some pattern papers that I've used in my journal, and I wanted to create something interesting on the background. And I've got this gorgeous 6x6 paper pad from Pink Paisley, and it's called the Little Adventure paper pad, and I absolutely love it, but obviously being the 6x6 size, it doesn't fit perfectly. So I'm going to take a few different a couple of different papers, and then I'm going to piece them on the page, and just to, I don't know, I just wanted to make it a bit more interesting. I wanted it to be blue because we're having a boy. Not that, you know, I'm quite happy to use pink on pink pages, but because I haven't documented anything about the baby in my journal so far, I wanted it to be a boy theme. I wanted it to be blues and things. So yeah, I've taken two papers. One of them is this hot air balloon paper, and I cut that in half, and I've put either side on each side of the paper because it's quite a thick card, so I didn't want to just fold it and stick it in the middle, so I've just cut it down the middle and then stuck it. And I don't know if you can tell, but I didn't actually match them together. I've put the wrong pieces on the wrong side, but it doesn't matter. When the page is finished, you wouldn't even know. So that's sort of in the center, and then I've layered that up with a alphabet paper, which I just really liked the blue tones in it, so I just put pieces of that. I tore some of that as well to add different texture to the page, and I've just put pieces of that around the pages as well. Then I wanted to fill in the white space that was left, so I've taken some cheap acrylic paint and I've just used two different blue colours, and also I made a grey colour, and I've just messily dry brushed that onto the page. So I've deliberately not tried to keep it neat. It's a junk journal after all. I quite like my pages to be a little bit messy, and yeah, so there's just splodges of colour around the page. I know as well that I'm going to fill these pages up with so much stuff that you're barely going to see any of the background, so it doesn't really matter to me how it looks at this stage. I've added some washi tape. I think this is from Pebbles, and this is also a baby boy collection washi tape, and there's different greens and blues in those washi tapes, so I've just added a few of them over the page as well. And then I've got this piece that says, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?" which I loved. I printed that off Pinterest, I think. And originally that was going to go in the baby journal, but I didn't end up using it, so I thought I would use that here. And I've created a pocket, or sort of a tuck spot with that, so I've put double-sided tape on two of the sides, and then I could just tuck things in that. I've then got my scan photos, so this was the baby's 12-week scan photo, and I've just backed that onto a rainbow paper and stuck that at the top of the left-hand page. That's sort of the main point of this page was adding the scan photo in. And then in the Pink Paisley paper pad, there was this cut apart sheet, and one of them says date of arrival, and then it's got sort of a little calendar on the bottom, so I've just circled his estimated due date, ready to stick that in. I've got a bump picture. I think this was around the 12-week mark. I can't remember. I've taken a few of them. Yeah, I think this was around, it was between sort of 12 and I'd say 14 weeks, somewhere between there. Definitely a lot bigger than that now. And I wanted to add that on the page as well. So at this point, I'm just figuring out where I want the smaller pieces to go. I know I've got that pocket in the bottom right corner, and I've got my scan photo in the top left corner. So my two biggest elements are down, and it's just working out where I want all the other pieces to go. This piece that I'm sticking here, this was our announcement photo. So my sister-in-law owns a graphic design business, and she created this gorgeous image for us to put on our social media when we were announcing our new arrival to come. So she's brilliant. I'll actually leave her Instagram down below. She does so many different graphic design things, and she helps me out with stuff like this all the time, so I wanted to make sure I included the announcement photo as well. So that's going to tuck inside the pocket, and on the back I just put another pattern paper. I think it was a constellation night sky style pattern paper. I'm then going back to that bump photo, and I'm using some of the frames from this paper pad just to frame that photo. I've trimmed it down so it fits nicely in the middle, and I've just used a blue and sort of a lime green frame just to back that and make that a little bit more interesting. So on the cut apart sheet there was this piece that said baby, and again it was in that lime green colour, so I wanted to make sure I added that at the top. I thought that was a perfect space for it, and I just put our in these Simple Stories letters. So I wanted to bring in a bit more yellow. There's some yellow in the hot air balloon paper, so I wanted to add a bit of that. I think there's some yellow in the washi tapes as well, but I love blue and yellow, so I thought that would work nicely. And you will have seen I painted something on that, so I just used gel matte medium because I've got so many layers on the background. I wasn't sure that the alphabet stickers would stay put, so I've just put some gel matte medium down, stuck them down, and then put gel matte medium on top as well. And you can't see it, you wouldn't know it was there. It's just to make sure it's definitely secure. I've then got sort of a whole box of baby themed things, or boy themed, or just leftover pieces that I think will work in the baby journal that I've been doing. So I've taken out a few things from there to decorate this page. So it's mainly from Cocoa Vanilla Legendary Collection. So there's that mountain die cut, and I've got the little bear die cut as well. I've got some clear stickers, some cardstock stickers, and these are all in sort of like grey blue tones, so I just thought they worked really well on this page. So yeah, I'm just going to stick a few things around. I've got some sort of moon and star themed pieces as well, which matches the constellation paper that I've got on the back of that slide out piece that I put in the pocket, so I thought that would work really well. And yeah, I'm just going to continue adding a few small decorative pieces. The final thing I wanted to do was just add a border to this page. So sometimes I feel like a page isn't really finished with a bit of a border, so I've just taken my black fine liner pen and drawn a messy border all around these two pages. It just frames it and just finishes it off for me, and that's my page all finished. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you very much for being here. Bye guys.